Emma.
And I'm Ethan.
We're going to show you a chemical reaction called combustion.
And we will be doing this using something called a whoosh bottle, which is a sound that's produced. And we will be using this as again, a combustion reaction.
And I just wanted to say that there are 5 different types of reaction. There's a synthesis reaction, decomposition, single replacement, double replacement, and combustion,
yes,
which we're going to show you.
Right, so let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is take about 20 to 40 milliliters of methanol, and we are going to pour this into our jug. This is a 5-gallon jug. This is what's recommended, so you get the best amount of reaction. Just pour it in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to swoosh the methanol around so it creates condensation. And we'll do that for about 30 or so seconds, just until it starts to wrap around the wall of the jug. Yeah, you gotta get it all around, yeah.
Okay.
And then what we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna pour the excess liquid out.
Right.
Just so we have the best reaction and there's not too much methanol in there. And as you can see, we have a lot less methanol than we did before, because it is all condensed onto the wall. So what Emma's now gonna do is she's gonna trap it in so we don't have any escape. And so what I'm going to do now,
we're gonna light this.
Is light this up, light the end of the splint to.
All right. Here we go. And then now you're going to see the reaction taking place.
So I will take off the cover and watch for yourself.
And that is the Whoosh bottle experience.
Yes. Okay, so once that cools off, what you're going to see is a little bit of extra liquid here at the bottom. It's very hot. And this extra liquid at the bottom is actually water vapor. And this is produced in a combustion reaction. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pour the excess water vapor out, if there is any, and that's H2O. That's what's produced in a combustion reaction.
Yes.
So, yeah, as you can see, the jug has a lot of denting and warping into it because that's what happens in a combustion reaction. And that's what happens when you trap it in with the methanol.
And we want to mention that when we are doing this reaction, you need to have oxygen to be able to burn the substance, and that's why we will have water as a byproduct. That's where the H2O comes from, or where the oxygen comes from.
Yeah.
The formula CH3OH will stand for methanol. O2 is a diatomic molecule, and that is oxygen. CO2 means carbon dioxide. And H2O is going to be the compound for water. Moving on, I'm going to tell you a little bit about chemical reactions so you can better understand what is happening when you see the whoosh bottle effect taking place. So as mentioned, H2O, or water, was a byproduct of the reaction. You saw that after there was the big whoosh and the fire, there was a little bit of water in the container, or in the water bottle. Now that happened because water is a byproduct of the reaction. And when you are writing the reaction down, you are going to say methanol plus oxygen yields carbon dioxide plus water. And this is going to be the exact same as when you're writing down the specific formulas for the elements and for the compounds. So that's going to be the same as CH3OH plus O2 yields, or the arrow sign, CO2 plus H2O. To balance an equation, you are going to have to make sure that the same number of atoms are on the reactant and the product side. And although I will not get too far into it, I will tell you the final balanced equation, and that is going to be 2CH3OH plus 3O2 yields 2CO2 plus 4H2O. And this is going to be the same as 2-methanol plus 3 oxygen yields 2 carbon dioxide plus 4 water molecules.
Yeah. So again, this was the Whoosh bottle, and this is something you can do easily, of course, with parental supervision. All you would need is a jug, some methanol, match, and a wooden splint to make sure you're far enough away when you're lighting it. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thanks for watching.